So I never did something like this on my YouTube channel where I dive into YouTubers I watched in the past and, well, talk about them here. There was a planned video, however. I made a thumbnail and all for this video, but I decided to vote against it. Decided to just, fully scratch it. And it was about this certain YouTuber. But beyond that, I'm here to talk about Danger Dolan. I dove into some research, not sure how 100% it is, but we may know where Danger Dolan went after his show failed. I'll get into that in a little bit. But for now, if you have no idea who Danger Dolan is, well, let's dive back into 2012, shall we? And just so you guys know, I'm going to be calling him by Dolan. I am too lazy to search up his real name. I don't know why I could just Google it. I Googled a lot of stuff for this and dove into multiple research. But you know what? Oh well. Dolan started his channel as a gaming guide channel, hence his URL DD Guides. At some point, he decided to tune into some top 10 videos, and those shown to be really popular. So he decided to make a few more channels. He created Planet Dolan, Planet Dolan V, Super Planet Dolan, and Planet Dolan Movies. That channel, which being a failure, and his second one, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, as of 2025, all channels, all of them, are inactive. The most recent video being 1 year ago on the SPD channel. During those channels, Dolan hired on some voice actors, some main and some special guests. I'll run you by who the special guests are first. First one we have is Boogie2988. I forgot. He was. Boogie back then was known as the funny fat guy on YouTube. Now he's known for faking everything, being broke, and just being a lol cow. Slapped Ham. Ham still posts on his channel. He posts creepy videos, kind of like what they did on Danger Dolan channel. And he seems to be cool. I don't have much on him, to be real. I liked him on Danger Dolan, and that was about it. Noble87. Looking at his channel, he seems to be posting World of Warcraft stuff. He does only have 600,000 subs, which is, well, more than me. I only have 155. But looking at his video views, he barely even gets near 10K on some of them. Some of them even is stuck in the 1000s. Critical. Huh. This name seems familiar, doesn't it? Well, that's because that is a big answering your possible question in your head. Yes, before he was famous, before he showed his face, before he became the guy with the long black hair talking about hit a little jig on them, Moist Critical was a special guest on Danger fucking Dolan. Now, there was one more guy. I forgot his name. All I know is that he one day just ghosted Dolan, and I don't know fully what happened to him. All I know is that he's now a truck driver. But to my knowledge, that is all of those. Now let's get to the main cast of characters, shall we? The person who I'm referencing isn't a guest cast. He was one of the mains, but I just thought I'd bring him up here. Let's get this going on. Zaragamba, Dolan's brother, and that's about it, really. He's just Dolan's mysterious brother. He doesn't even have a channel. Shima Luan. Shima was the first co-host on SPD. She got her start with sending in a piece of raffle to Dolan, and well, she won. I think the prize was like $300 and a putter potty. She was allowed onto Danger Dolan and did some stories. And then, of course, like I said, she became the co-host. Now, the reason why she's not the co-host anymore is because she just left. Her channel hasn't been posted on in 8 years, and she ghosted everyone. I don't have the full video, don't have the full story. I recommend checking out some videos here and there on what happened to Shima. I think Dolan uploaded something on SPD. I'm not for sure. Melissa Morgan. At least I think. I don't know. I just searched it up on who the cast was to Sarah Planet Dolan, and well, that was just the name. Melissa Morgan. I know her name's Melissa. Now, this person I would call the second co-host of SPD. And she too has no YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure she still appears in videos from time to time. All I know is that she's a purple bird. Hellbent. I don't want to give this creature any more credit, and I don't want to give this creature any more anything, but I guess I will for context of this video. He did some scary stories on Danger Dolan channel, and fans liked them, so he would be a co-host sometimes on SPD. Now, the reason why I call him a creature is because some allegations were come up against him. He allegedly groomed someone who was 15 or 16. I don't have the full story, but what I did see was very good evidence. Though a lot of people bring up very good evidence and, well, they turn out to be false, but still, these are some really good evidence. There's some IRL pics, it's not good. And before I go on, those were the main ones that showed up in Danger Dolan. These ones I'm pretty sure are just SPD on Ford. Pringle is Pringle the One. He is definitely a character. His voice is nice and he is very funny. I must admit he is probably one of the more funny ones that I kind of like. Doopy Do-Over. She is the first character to have a human persona on the SPD channel. Doopy didn't stay for long while on Planet Dolan. She was actually harassed on Twitter by none other than Chris fucking Chan. Yes, that Chris Chan. She ended up leaving Planet Dolan and focused more on art on Twitter. But she decided to take a step forward in her life. She broke up with her boyfriend or husband or fiance, I'm not sure, but she did the step and moved to porn. She does porn now. She has an OnlyFans, and I ain't gonna lie, it's hot as fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on, shall we? Next up, we have Nixium. I don't have much to say about him either. All I know is that his voice was like a deeper version of Hellbent, and in turn he did more of the scarier stuff. And to be honest, I liked him better than Hellbent anyway. Last but not least, we have Gooby and Snoopy. Gooby in real life is actually dating Dolan. They even got married. I forgot when this was, but yeah. And Snoopy is the sister of Gooby. I don't have much to say on them besides they are mermaids, I guess. Alright, I caught you up on everything now. I hope. If I missed anything, I missed a lot of stuff actually, so it was very vague. But let's now actually, 9 minutes in, let's get into the actual video while you guys are here. Sometime in 2019 through 2022, Dolan tried pushing his show. He was making and was pushing his show. I told you we were going to come back to that. But this show is called Destruna. And from watching bits and pieces of it, I didn't take a full watch of it. But watching the piece of it, it looks really good. Really damn good. It even had a stacked cast with Tom Felton, David Hayter, sorry, Solid Snake, please don't kill me, Kate Mulgrew, and Christiana V. Like, Dolan got all those guys for a show, and everything seemed well, yes? Well, yes, it is good, but Netflix, Max, Prime, nor any other media provider thought so. So Dolan just published a pilot on Super Planet Dolan and called it a day. It was not able to get a full show, which is really sad. Because imagine that indie show competing with the likes of Digital Circus, and, you know, Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel. Imagine that competing with all those. Now, you might be wondering, well, Destruno's up, Dolan isn't uploading, he's done, right? Well, from a comment on a video, apparently he is working. We know where he's working with. We know who he's working with. This is why I don't do voiceover. We now know who he's working with. Are you ready for this? So you know how I brought up Digital Circus as a reference of an indie show? You might be thinking, oh, that's clever use of an indie show. Like, Digital Circus is really popular. Like, you would think Struna might be popular from Dolan. Well, get ready for this. That's nice to get ready for this. Danger Dolan is apparently working with Glitch Productions. Once again, I don't know how true this is. I seen a comment saying apparently he's working with Glitch, and I did some research, and from a lot of sources there was not a lot of sources, but from the sources I did find, it was apparently a confirmed yes that he is working at Glitch. And apparently he had a hand in the amazing Digital Circus as well. Yes, that Digital Circus, the one I brought up for indie projects, the one that got a Netflix show, that amazing Digital Circus. So Dolan did make it to Netflix eventually, just not with his own show. Once again, I am still not 100% sure how true a lot of this stuff is, but if this is true, I'm glad he's working on an amazing production crew. I've had the honor of growing up with SMG4, Luke, the CEO of Glitch Productions. I had the honor of growing up with his videos, and he was, and still is, a very outgoing, amazing guy. He is what I like to call a respectful CEO. And if Dolan is working there, glad he has a spot, and I'm glad he's out there doing some more animation stuff. You know, and I guess he is still around on YouTube, just hiding behind the screen of credits. Anyway, this is Bon and Dead. If you guys like this style of video, please let me know, and I shall do more of it. But I am now signing out because it is 4:32 in the morning.